So, this episode begins with all the teachers gathered, and the teacher named Lou, whose class our main character, MC, dropped, says, "Listen, I really don't like this guy at all, and we've been assigned to prepare the test here. So, I want to teach this guy a lesson. Do me a favor and choose an extremely hard test for him." The others agree and say, "Yes, boss, you're right. We'll pick something really hard for him too." Lou is inwardly pleased, thinking, "This brat trying to show me up, huh? I won't let him off easily." The next day arrives, and all three of them are given their respective tests and told, "This is your test. You need to complete it." For the monitor and the girl, their test is pretty simple. A total of 1,000 creatures will be released in their domain, and their task is to fight them. But for our MC, it's announced that 10,000 creatures will be released in his domain, and he has to fight them. The female director says, "Hey, wait a minute. How come theirs is 1,000 and his is 10,000? To which the teachers reply, "How should I know? We all decided this together." The MC calmly says, "It's fine, madam. I'll handle fighting 10,000 creatures." The teacher snidely adds, "Oh yeah, let's see how you do that." Then the girl says, "Listen to me. I'm telling you once again, become my servant. If you agree to be my servant, no one will bother you, and I'll even help you." But the MC replies, "Thanks for the offer, but I don't need your help." She responds, "All right then. You're going to regret it when you're struggling later." In the background, the monitor is smirking, thinking, "Go ahead, I'll enjoy watching you try to fight 10,000 creatures." The battle starts. 10,000 goblins, all red, are released, and the audience is shocked. Man, if it were just 1,000, he could probably handle it. But 10,000? Poor guy. How's he gonna manage that? The MC looks at the teacher and thinks, what a jerk. He could have made it 5,000, but he made it 10,000. No problem though. I'm not scared of them. The teachers are all excited, with the main one thinking, "Oh yes, this brat who tried to show me up is finally going to get it. Watching 10,000 creatures beat him up is going to be so satisfying." The other teachers congratulate him, saying, "Congrats, your revenge will be complete." The director wishes the MC luck, saying, "Good luck. You can do it." Back in the battle, the MC releases his grasshoppers, and the goblins begin attacking. Our MC starts blasting them like he usually does. But with so many goblins, he puts in more effort, continuing to blast them one after another. First 100, then 200, 400, 500. He manages to clear 1,000 of them. Meanwhile, the other two, the monitor and the girl, have completed their test and say, "Well, we've cleared 1,000. How's he doing?" The director responds, "Well, he's also cleared 1,000, but he's got 10,000 to deal with." The MC, meanwhile, thinks, "Oh no, how much more do I have to fight?" Eventually, he manages to clear 3,000 goblins, but now he's running out of grasshoppers. At this point, all the goblins start heading toward his core. One of the students says, "Oh no, they're heading straight for the core. Poor guy. His core is going to be destroyed, and there's still 7,000 left. How is the poor guy going to defeat 7,000? The girl is saying, "Hey, become my servant. Become my servant." But he's just not ready to become a servant. God, please just don't let his core get destroyed here. The director says, "Listen, if you give up in the middle of this, we'll automatically be kicked out. Please, just give up. Don't pass the test." He responds, "No, madam. I can't give up. After coming this far, there's no way I'll give up like that. Not a chance." So, the old man, it's his turn to show his power now. They bring the old man into the battle, and man, the way he fights is just incredible. Even the teacher, who had an attitude, is thinking, how much can this old guy fight anyway? He'll only manage about 4,000. But before he can finish them all off, a kid says, "Teacher, look carefully. Someone else has entered the battle." The green goblins, the ones who had been cut down earlier, have arrived. They too yell, "Comrades, attack!" Now, the red goblins are weaker than the green ones anyway, and their numbers have already dwindled. The green goblins attack and completely wipe out the remaining ones. The other students are confused, asking, "Wait a second, who do these green goblins belong to?" Then someone says, "Oh crap, they belong to the Zhang family's son. Looks like they left one behind. And look at how well he used it. Within 2 minutes, all of the red goblins are killed." Our main cutter says, "Now that's more like it." The two women are overjoyed, and the teacher, well, he's completely burned with jealousy. Then the other teachers start requesting, "Please, join my class. Join my class." Meanwhile, the monitor's focus is on following the queen, thinking, wherever the queen goes, I'll go. And the queen, in turn, is focused on following our main character, thinking, wherever he goes, I'll follow. Our main character asks, "I have a question. Their tests were easy, but mine was hard. Who decided that?" The director responds, "The other teachers decided that together." Hearing this, our main character says, "Oh, so the teachers decided this together? There must be some report about it. I want to see that report." He gets his hands on the report, and the other teachers start getting mad at the sly teacher who manipulated things, saying, "Damn, Because of him, we deliberately gave the kid a hard test. Now he'll see the report, realize our names are there, and won't join our classes. It's all that jerk's fault. Our main character reads the report and finds out there were 2 or 3 teachers who didn't intentionally give him a hard test. He asks them, "All right, what can you offer me?" One of the teachers responds, "Well, what can I offer you? What do you want? I saw you had goblins of every color. I'm a special goblin trainer. All the students in my class are goblin users, so I can help you enhance your goblins." This teacher, named Tang Ming, advises him, "But listen, you shouldn't focus on goblins because they're not your real creature. They belong to someone else who resides in your domain. Your real creature is the grasshopper or other insects. I specialize in those creatures. You can come to me if you want." Our main character agrees. Okay, fine. So wherever our main character goes, the queen and the monitor follow. The 3 of them become disciples of Tang Ming, who's thrilled, saying, "Wow, in one day, I've gained 3 such talented disciples." He gives them each a small gift, saying, "This will be useful to you." Our main character receives a card that could greatly boost his overall development. Overwhelmed, he says, "Thank you so much." Tang Ming replies, "Hey, there's no need to thank me. You're my student now, after all." At this point, the director steps in and announces, "Listen up, in about a week, there's going to be a test where all the students from every class will compete. The better a class performs, the more resources that class will get, and the student who does the best will also receive great rewards. So go and prepare." Our main character returns to his domain and checks everything. He has a total of 2 million normal grasshoppers, 5,000 explosive ones, and 300 special explosive ones. There are also 52 goblins, not zombies, and a sword warrior in his domain. He realizes, man, I don't have enough explosive and special explosive creatures, and the test is in a week. I need to figure something out before then. Wait a second, what if I could turn these 52 goblins into special goblins somehow? That would be amazing. So he checks on the goblins and finds that one of them has already evolved and reached an extraordinary grade, becoming much cooler. Our main character is excited. Nice! This is amazing, but it's just one. I've got 52 total, and I don't think all of them will evolve in just a week. If they did, it'd be incredible, but it seems unlikely. I have to come up with something. 4 days later, after the quantity of normal grasshoppers has increased, he sacrifices more than half of them. As soon as he does, 3 options appear in front of him. What options will he choose? We'll find out in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.